Okay, everyone say hi.
Hi.
All right. What episode is this? Episode 37?
Wow.
37th. Yeah. Um, and then I think it's the number 17. You guys are in the cave. Uh, so after the brazing, the blazing brazers, uh, exploring the cavern, discovering a new standalone room, Byron having flashbacks from the vision that he had, um, learning and realizing that this was that room in from his vision. You all start to explore the room. Upon inspecting the door and upon entering the room, you found it to be incredibly unnaturally cold, supernatural even. The temperatures were dropping to freezing while you were specifically in the room, yet when you stepped out of the room, it was a normal temperature that the cavern has been. Um, you guys kind of looked around the room and explored, and from what you could tell, the room was pristine. It was like time had never changed. You know, curtains, like they someone had made this room comfortable, and they had money. There was draping tapestries on the walls, a nice bed with silk sheets and a bed frame, a secondary bed for guests, uh, eh, you know, um, like a broken chandelier that was on the ground. I wouldn't say a chandelier, but like a light fixture that had fallen onto the ground. And I'd say this just because this is the time and era, you all know that light would have been made with magic back then. So it's just a fixture that hits the ground, and you guys know that the little openings of the sphere is like a cup that's empty, and you know that a light fixture would be there. One of you, dancing lights. Whenever Rain's cast dancing lights, that's exactly what that is. But I think it's Byron actually. Um,
Yeah, yeah. Rain does not have that spell. I know. I am him.
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't have that spell.
Uh, so it's like the room, it was completely untouched. You guys continue to explore, feeling very unnervous, knowing there's a presence, a dark presence into the room, because as you guys began to like walk deeper into the room, your vision started to get darker. It was like the room itself was like getting darker and darker the deeper as you went into the room. As you started to go and investigate the door to the south, uh, a shadowy figure appeared in the bottom left corner of the room, uh, exposing itself and immediately engaging with you guys, attacking you. Um, and after after a round of combat, it began to raise the dead outside the room who engaged Byron and Buddy. I believe Byron, I don't know, I think Buddy went down once and Byron went down once, I think.
I didn't go down
Max
yet.
No,
went
you didn't
down
go down?
once.
Mags went down
It
and
was
Buddy went down.
Max and Buddy.
Yeah. Uh and it seems as I don't say this to you, Pete. I think this is essential too. Uh it seems that at a moment's notice, Rain making the joke previously, now realizing the seriousness of this and using his intellect, told Normac to use the mace that he had recently discovered in the previous room and to activate its magical ability to light up the mace. And upon Normac focusing on the mace and concentrating, the mace glue,
Glowed.
thank you, I'm having a moment, glowed to a bright, like radiant aura, that caused the wraith to react. The wraith uh, fled from the light and tried to escape through the wall, but instead actually hit the wall like like an actual corporeal form. So, uh, you know that the light is affecting the wraith in a manner.
Normac is not
Um,
entirely useless. Who does everyone remember who I blessed?
You blessed me Hold on one second. I have this in my notes.
I feel like I marked the.
You you blessed Rain, Byron, and me.
Gotcha.
How long does bless last a minute, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I could. I don't know why.
it's been
I
like
didn't-
2 rounds, I think. I think there's still
8.
8 rounds.
8 more left.
Yeah,
8 more
yeah.
left.
This is the third round. Going into the third round.
Yep.
So.
Do I have Hunter's Mark up on something? Sorry,
Yes,
just to.
Hunter's Mark is actively on it. Actually,
Yeah,
was that
Yeah,
Normax
yeah.
or Pete?
It's on the Wraith.
Beats Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Pete's on the Wraith.
All right. Let me make sure. And he is also still affected by your Ray of Frost from the last round, so he has 10 less
Correct.
movement. He does have the you know this too, Pete. He does have the capability of flying, and hovering. Because he's been kind of
Right now, I
he's
believe
been going
he's
through you
ground
guys.
level.
He is ground level. He's just not touching the floor. There was something else. Yes, that's what I wanted to do. All right, so who are the bless?
Dunamantic magic that Essek has.
Who are the bless?
Me.
Rain, Byron, and Mags.
Okay, Max, you died, so your bless fell off. And
Was
then
that before or after I died?
that
I
was
thought I
definitely-
died like immediately, and then I was blessed.
no, I remember Normac blessing early in the game, very early in the game, in the fight.
I mean, I would have blessed my first round.
Yeah, yeah.
She went down
and
and
who
came
went
back.
first? Normac went before
No,
you, Max.
He
no, 'cause-
did. He had the surprise
No, but-
round. I'm not sure if she dropped then or if it was after the first round.
No, I have
can't
it in my
remember.
notes that I went unconscious. Then Byron cast me up to bring me back, and then Normac cast Bless.
All right, I'll allow it.
Oh
If I
yeah,
can't remember.
which I guess with the surprise round and all that might have happened.
All right, so it
I
was
think
Rain.
she got
Because
dropped in the
I'm-
surprise.
After Byron.
So it was Mags, Rain, and who else? I don't know. See, the thing is throwing me
Byron.
off is
Byron.
why didn't I mark it? I usually color code you guys when you bust.
Yeah,
Okay.
usually that's. I thought maybe it was on him and then.
That's
it
what.
fell off, I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Something happened, but I can't recall it. So we'll keep it.
But I also don't remember giant yellow dots last time, so.
You don't remember what?
Giant yellow dots on faces last time. So.
No, I didn't apply them. Yeah, I didn't apply them. Okay. All right. So yeah. So you're at the start of the round. The Wraith reacting to the light. And also, I think last turn, Buddy had just turned into a bear. Which, by the way, Buddy, just so you know, after researching it and looking everything over, you don't have dark vision after you turn into a bear. That's why your vision is kind of. Well, your token here. So we'll put this here. This is actually what you can see as the bear.
I see 2 feet in front of me.
Yeah,
Or-
basically. I'm just giving you that so you can see your character, essentially, your token. But it for all intents and purposes, you have no vision. You have no dark vision as a bear. So you don't get your special senses back in wild shape. It doesn't follow through in wild shape. And the black bear doesn't have dark vision. So essentially you are blinded right now. Technically, you have the status of being blinded with the target. So it's not. Let me rephrase. Actually, you're not blinded. What you attack, if you cannot see them, like if it's not in the light, then you have the effect of blindness when you're attacking. Now, if your target moves into the light, then the status is gone. They're essentially heavily obscured for you. Okay.
All right.
So just so you're aware of that. But you do have your 19 health, and you do have all your stats. I converted. If you actually look, I actually gave you the stats of Black Bear. If you actually want to look at it, if you hit the newspaper on the top right, you should be able to see Black Bear listed there. If you double click it, it'll list his actual stats for you.
I get a mixture of stats as a druid.
Correct. So you keep your intellect, your charisma, and your wisdom, but you don't. But your strength and con and dex is what you get from the bear. And you get your saving throws and you get your skills. Yeah.
Saving throws are different.
You do keep your saving throws. Yeah, the bear doesn't have any saving throws or any proficiency
does for
in
me.
saving throws. No, I put those in.
No, no, no.
Like
I meant, so on the actual sheet where it gives you in the extra section, there's a thing for your wild shape, and
where
it
are you
gives
looking at
you
it?
all of your under extras. You could type in the different animals to add to your sheet,
Oh, I see what you're saying.
and then
yeah.
you can, and then when you click on one of them, you can see here. So I could do like I could do my saving throw for an int from the bear, which would show up like that.
Oh, yeah, those are it's putting into so those skills, the saving throws, I see what you're saying. That is it taking that animal and mixing with whatever you already have. That's not the black bear by itself. That's the black bear with your wild shape mixed.
Okay, but if they do have some sort of modifier, then it would also take that into account.
Yes, it's already putting it in I didn't know D&D Beyond does this. Is even better. It has already put it into account. So you see your intellect, your wisdom, your saving throws, and then you see all your skills that you get. The only if you see your skills aren't the ones that are affected by like you see how you have perception +5, survival +5. All these are affected by your intellect, your wisdom, and your charisma. That's why you have those skills. But you see, you don't have like the strength ones. You don't have the dexterity ones, things like that.
Right.
Does that make sense?
I do have some skills on there as well, though. For
Yeah.
Black
The
Bear.
stealth, the nature, the animal handling, the perception, and the survival. All those skills you do get that because they're related to your charisma, wisdom, and intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Got it?
Yep.
All right. Okay, so at the top of the round, Pete, the Wraith is facing off Nyruk and kind of like fearing Normac's mace, but is looking furious. It is looking like there's subtle gaps in its now more corporeal form, so it has taken some damage, but it is still raring.
Copy. How is it working with my my being invisible to dark vision?
It seems to have no effect.
Okay, so it can see me.
Yeah.
Okay. I would like to 1, 2, 3. So if I went from like that where I'm pinging, could I then go over through here, through there, through that door, or is it like blocking
Where?
that door totally?
It's blocking the door that's open, but there's another door that's just locked.
Okay.
Oh, right, because there's a double door.
Yeah.
Right. Or is it like 2 separate double doors?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Actually, I did say there are double doors, so it is opened. You
just
did one lock.
closed.
Yeah, it was one lock. It's just closed. Correct. That door is just closed.
15, 20, 25. Okay. So it'll be 5, 10, 15. Oh shit. God damn it. I'm opening, closing doors. Shit.
No, it's all right. It's all right. Do you want to open the door?
20. Yeah, open that door to go through it.
So yeah, I was gonna say you can't kind of cut through that. That's like going through like he's taking the whole doorway, if you know what I'm saying. So you would have to go through this door like this.
Oh, so I can't open the door and go.
You can open the door.
So I have to.
Yeah. You would have to like go around like. You know
Okay,
what I'm saying?
so
like that.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Shit. God damn it.
Well, Mark, it's okay. I'll move the door. I
30. Okay. So I want to flank it.
Yeah, and based on you never left its 5 feet, so it should be fine. No opportunity attacks.
And I would like to make an attack with my short sword.
All right, let's do it.
And it's with advantage because of flanking?
Advantage because of flanking, yep.
All right, that is a 20... Sorry, go ahead.
No, it's just... Normax cheering you on, saying get it.
Hell yeah. That is a 21 to hit.
21 hits.
Nice.
Yep, and then it is a 1d6, and Hunter's Mark is 1d6, right, Jay? Yep.
He's 1d6, correct.
Okay. So it'll be 5 plus 6 slashing damage, plus an additional 1 fire damage. So 11 slashing damage and 1 fire damage.
So 11 slashing
From a
and 1
magical source.
fire. Right. So as previously, as you saw, it seemed to have engulfed the fire. As you slash through it, it looks like the fire actually like singes the black
Yeah.
mist that is forming. It seems like, and as you cut, you can feel the actual material, the texture, the density of the wraith now. Before you were cutting through it, it was felt like air. Now you're feeling the cut.
Mhm.
You're feeling like you're actually
Yep.
cutting through flesh, if it ever had any.
Yep, and that's okay. So it's 11 damage from magical sword, and then my other sword still has the magical thing, right, from the forge or whatever. Or
Yes.
I'm trying to.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
It has a
Okay,
+1 to attack and to hit and damage.
So that is a 16 to hit.
16 just hits.
16 just hits. Oh, thank God. Okay. So it'll be 8 plus 6 for 14.
14 damage. All right.
Yep. Oh.
You cut through again,
Um,
and this time it's like you lob off the corporeal form of what it would be a floating arm, and the arm kind of flies off. And it, like
Hell
as,
yeah.
as it lands, it like loses its corporeal form as it like gets thrown off into the dark of the room. It just kind of like merges with the darkness.
Guys, we're chosen by destiny. We can't die.
There we go.
That's my turn.
Deja vu. I
Yeah.
feel like another group can't die either.
All right. As outside of the room, as these lumbering skeletons like surround Buddy. Buddy turns into a huge black bear. The skeletons, unfazed by it, take attacks on him. Let me make sure we're not messing up here. Okay, so because you can't see them coming, they have advantage on you, Buddy. I need to move this closer. Alright. That is a 13?
It hits.
It's okay. Oh, that's pretty good for you. 6 points of damage. As Great Axe comes and cuts you across your bare hide.
Alright.
Roar.
And then the second lumbering skeleton is going to take an attack. Ooh, that's a natural 1. Look at you. As it comes down, it slams its axe into the ground, gets its axe stuck. It has no movement for this turn. It ends its turn there. I'll even say that the eyes for that one, the eyes kind of dim. And it's just focused on pulling the axe out. It's not as ragey right now.
Bears calm these skeleton creatures. Good job. Good choice.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Clearly.
Yeah, I couldn't
Which-
possibly do anything going on in the other room over there.
Which
Well,
one has
luckily
the
the
axe stuck?
door opens.
What'd you say?
Which one has the axe stuck?
The
north one or the south
one
one?
below, Buddy.
Okay.
Oh shit. No, they have advantage because they're flanking you. I didn't roll advantage, and you were blinded. I didn't even roll advantage. But I will. No, I'm gonna roll for the second
No,
one.
go
So
ahead.
let's see. Yeah, I'm
It's
gonna roll for the
same
second one.
turn.
No. So we're just gonna see for the second one. Yeah. Okay. It's a 16. So his axe is not stuck. I'm sorry. Sorry to get your hopes up there. So it's a 16 to hit. Is that a hit?
Yes.
Okay.
No, my bear actually just learned how to dodge. No.
It's possible. Okay. That is 9 points of damage.
All right.
All right. Are you still in bear form?
Yes.
Okay.
13 minus 9's 5. 4?
So you have 4 health.
4, right?
Okay. All right. Skeletons are done. Now it's Mormeth's turn. He's gonna look at you with disgust, Normac. And he's gonna go and you are
Man,
enemy number 1.
come on, bitch, bring it.
Goji Wraith.
I'm all about smiting the dead.
Let's see how we
Prepare to
can
be
make this.
snooted.
Let's see, actually, if I actually want to do it. You know what? He looks at you, he snarls at you, and he's like, step into nothing. And he just disappears. Literally.
All right, go ahead.
Literally, the wraith has disappeared from your vision.
Great. Only mine though, right? Everyone else can see him.
Yeah. Totally.
I was the target of
Abso-fucking-lutely.
that invisibility spell.
All right, my turn.
No. So now.
Ah,
You fucking wish.
yeah, because I'm next.
Yeah. All right. Ooh, y'all fucking lucky. All right. Yep. That now it is your turn.
Okay. Is it considered a flank
Was what considered a
on
flank?
the North Skelly?
No. You have to be up next to it.
Okay. Then I'm going to draw my short bow and fire.
All right. Let's see it. Let's roll for it.
Damn, that was not good.
What is it?
You do have the bless
Hold on
still.
now. Yeah, that's what I'm rolling.
Oh yeah, thanks, Jay.
10.
10 misses, unfortunately. You
Okay.
actually, well, what happens is the bolt flies into it, impacts into the skeleton. It just looks around, looks at you, and goes, takes the bolt and throws it on the ground, and it shatters into splinters.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well then, I'm not feeling so wonderful myself, so I'm gonna go ahead and cast a healing word.
All right, let's see it.
That's gonna be 8 points.
8 points. All right.
Yep.
You go up, you heal it.
And then, do that first. And then I'm gonna go ahead and move. Oops, damn it. Move a little bit further away from those skeleton orcs. And that's my turn.
Okay. All right, Nairoop, you're up. Suddenly, the wraith, corporeal, and everything just completely vanishes from your sight, right in front of you.
Okay. Now the door that he was blocking. Do I see
You see Pete.
the bear now?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Buddy.
You can see Buddy and the skeletons engaging. Yeah,
Okay.
100%.
I'll go ahead and use my movement to enter. I'll be like, "Well, we got enemies in here," and I'm gonna go ahead and use my movement to engage the skeleton right here. Gonna move through here, It's right there. Gonna go in. Is flanking like north and south cardinal directions? Am I flanking with Bunny now?
You are.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm still raging, so go ahead and swing in with my great axe
Let's do it.
with advantage. So I'll go ahead and
Yep, with advantage.
see if I can get my roll 20 to do this with advantage, or if it's something. I'm not seeing it, so I'll go and just roll twice. Okay, so that was a 17.
You got a 17. That hits.
Alright. New roll just because I have a second
Well,
one.
it says you did. Oh, okay. Yeah, in case you got a natural 20. All right.
Yeah.
So we'll take the first damage. So you do 6 damage. As you come behind it, and you see it like throw this like piece of wood onto the ground. Seems to be a bolt from Byron. You take it and you take your axe and impale right into the where the arrow was and sneer at him like, "How's that?"
Okay. And, yeah, that will be her turn. She'll end her turn there.
All right, Normac, you're up.
Okay, so a question. Excuse me. I'm debating on using Divine Sense. I probably wouldn't even care that much, except it would be my last one. So it says, I just want to know how you interpret this. Until the end of my next turn, I can sense anything affected by the Hallow spell or know the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover. Is
Right.
whatever spell he used, does that count as him being behind cover?
Does that count as him being behind cover? No, I would say not. It does have an effect of, I would say invisibility probably has an effect of cover when it comes to like attacking, but it's not
Like, but Divine
not
Sense
with
might,
not with your sense. No.
might glean where it is to me.
Yeah, absolutely, because he's an undead specifically. I think that is the only reason why he would break through that.
Okay. I would like to use Divine Sense then as my action
Okay.
to detect good and evil.
Nice.
You
60 feet around where I'm.
you instantly feel it right over your shoulders behind you.
Okay. Great. Great. I don't
So you know its location. You can attack
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I that was an action, so I can't do anything with it
Okay.
right now.
But it still has the benefits of being invisible, meaning it still is a
Right, right,
disadvantage
right.
on attack.
But you can tell people where it is, right?
Yeah, I mean, I
You can
that's all I,
you can verbally point it out, but you'll still have disadvantage on the attacks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like everyone will.
But they'll know the space, right? Technically, if I.
I'll allow knowing the space.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then I'll use my rest of my turn to say it's right behind me. I'll just wave the light bringer around while it's glowing. That'll be my turn.
You wave the Lightbringer, and as you can see the shimmer of the wraith, this hulking wraith behind you.
Okay.
All right, is that your turn?
I think so.
All right,
This
and then
last-
Rain.
Hold on. All right. I would like to use can I use a bonus action, or was me kind of giving the information my bonus?
I'll allow the bonus.
Okay. I'm gonna use my channel divinity to valve and admit. Oh well, it's a creature I can see. I can't technically see him.
You can't
Okay,
technically
then,
see
then,
it.
then I don't. I just yell more to use
Does
the
your
bonus
divine
action.
sense actually say you see it, or you just detect it? What does it say?
Till the end of my turn, I can sense anything affected by it.
Sense. I wouldn't say that's see.
Okay.
One of our senses is
Look,
sight, though.
I have a
Don't try
spidey
it.
tingle.
Yeah, you got more than a spidey tingle.
Um,
You can even smell it.
If putrid flesh.
Smells corporeal, but invisible. All right, so then I'll just stay there. That's what I'll
Okay. All right, then Rain's turn.
Okay, and then Rain. Lord. All right, so he would know where it is, right? Based on my information, he would just get like the
Maybe, it is
disadvantage,
Rain.
but I could target it, not be
He-
swinging randomly.
I would say you're pointing. You can point at the location, right? You say it's right next to me, so he
Yeah.
kind of has an idea.
Okay.
So if you want to try and attack it, we can go from there.
Okay. Yeah, I would like to do a little chill touch action in where Normac is pointing.
Is chill touch a melee?
So
No, it's a 120-foot range.
Okay. All right. What were you gonna say, Sophia?
sorry, I was just asking if he's pointing, can he ping on the map where it is, so that Rain and Max can see it?
So you know what? I'm actually not gonna do that. We're gonna do perception checks for everyone but Normac. So you guys have an idea where it is, but you don't know exactly.
Okay.
Because
What do you want me
it's
to-
because it defeats the whole point of invisibility. You guys, he's pointing it out. No, you're done. You're good, Normac. But
I'm saying for Rain.
you guys will all now have a perception, because before I was gonna handle this while to discern where it is to even attack. You had to roll perception. Now you can roll perception with advantage because now you have an idea of where it is.
And that won't
Is it-
count as an action?
No, I won't make it an action.
Okay.
Oh, I should have got. some
I
Rain
will
dice.
make it a bonus action though, because you are taking the time to look for it.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, then I will do a perception with advantage. You said
Yes, with advantage.
to see if I can discern where I should sling a spell.
And essentially, you are kind of going against his stealth.
Gotcha. 16, 18.
Yeah, yeah. So Rain quickly discerns his eyes, pinpoints it, sees the shimmer, and releases the spell. Let's roll for, what is it? Chill.
Spell attack. Chill
Yeah.
touch.
Yeah, with disadvantage.
Okay.
Yeah. You're still getting disadvantage because of the fact that it's invisible.
15.
15. Hits.
Nice.
No, wait, no, it doesn't.
Cool.
No, it doesn't. I'm sorry.
Mother dicks.
I was thinking of my skeletons. Sorry about that. All right, yeah. You release it, and unfortunately, it kind of like just slightly goes through the shimmer. It doesn't look like it made contact. For whatever reason, it was able to avoid the attack.
That's what Rain will do.
All right, Mags, you're up. No, wait, Rain had bless.
Okay.
You know that, right? Did you?
Oh shit. I did know it until I didn't anymore.
I mean, let's see what you roll.
That makes it a 19.
Yeah, it hits.
Rolled a 4 on the
Nice.
D4. Bless
Yep.
baby.
Oh yeah.
All right. Thank you, DM.
You're
Okay.
welcome.
Yeah. So that hit 19.
Happy to
hit.
place air. Yes, that hits.
I mean, I've gotten this whole group into trouble with my shit. Four damage, and if I hit an undead target, I don't know if it's undead, but if it is, I'm just informing you.
Mm-hmm.
Attack rolls against Rain, it has disadvantage on till it's
Against-
till the end of against Rain. Just
Against Rain. Okay.
disadvantage on attack rolls against you is what the wording is. But,
Yeah, it means
on
you
a
as the
hit-
caster.
Right. On a hit, so I did the 4 damage, necrotic damage, and it can't regain hit points until the start of my next turn. And
Okay.
there's a hand clinging to the target.
Okay, so as you release the spell, it makes contact, but it's almost like the spell just gets absorbed into the darkness because of the necrotic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does it still get affected by it?
No,
Like
because
any
it
effect of
completely
it?
it's completely immune.
Cool. Okay. Good to
Yeah,
know.
because well, actually, what are the full effects? Can you post it so I can read it?
Yeah.
Or actually, I can search it. What was it? Chill touch.
Whoops. Not that.
Chill touch, right?
Yeah. There you go. It's there now.
Extraordinary spell. You know what? I'm gonna allow the effects. Yeah. So the damage is absorbed, but it doesn't. Yeah, it just doesn't take the damage.
Okay.
So it can't regain hit points until the start of your next turn. Until then, the hand clings to your target. If you hit an undead target, it also has disadvantage on attack rolls against you until the end of your next turn. Also has a disadvantage on attack rolls against you. Okay. All right. Yeah. So I mean, the hand is clinging to the target, but it's still not going to assist with vision, if that's what you're implying.
No.
Okay.
And honestly, I wanted to just see about the effects. I mean, the damage is.
Yeah. So it can't regain hit points till the start of your next turn, and it has disadvantage on attack rolls against you until the end of your next turn.
Yes.
Yep. Okay.
I can mage.
Yep.
Or wizard.
All right.
Not
Is that
mage,
your turn?
wizard,
Nice.
whatever. Yes, that's my turn.
All right.
I'm gonna
Mags, you're
stand
up.
there and tap dance as Rain probably would.
Okay. Mags, you're up.
Alrighty. So Max's mage armor is up. Can she see where the wraith is now that the hand is clinging to it and marking it?
No. You still have
No,
to do a
that's what he said.
perception
Said
check.
the hand.
Yeah.
is-
But no, I
Nope.
thought you said that the necrotic
No.
damage didn't go through, but the hand is still.
The hand
clinging
is
to it,
not.
right?
It doesn't have any talk about making it more, of opening up visibility or anything like that. You still got to do a perception with advantage.
I can't just aim for the hand.
Nope. We're not. Is
Okay.
not. It mentions
I will-
nothing about that. That is just flavor. If anything, Rain is the only one who
Wait.
can see that hand in there.
Okay, so I make a perception check with advantage.
Perception check with advantage. Yeah. 'Cause this is a cantrip against like a
Alright.
third level spell. I mean, no way. I'm not doing that.
I mean, yeah, I see it as it's just there almost as a mark for the.
Yeah, it's like a.
not being able to heal.
We'll just say
itself.
it's like a faint. It's a like if you left like a bruise on something with a hand. What is your perception?
I liked you grabbing your neck.
One was a 5 and was it a 14? So it's
Okay,
a
so-
14 perception.
So it's with advantage. Yes, it's 14. You can see the shimmer.
And I do see the D4, right? Because does bless apply to that or no? It's because it's
After
only
that,
saving throws,
attack,
right?
attack, and saving.
Okay.
Attack rolls and saving.
Gotcha. All right, so I see the shimmer. Where is the shimmer?
The shimmer is right next to Normac.
Here?
Yep, on his right.
Okay. Gotcha. All right, so Mags is then going to strike off. Frost seems to be working pretty well. She will strike with a ray of frost and see if she hits again.
Okay.
So that's 19 to hit without bless
With
and 4
disadvantage.
damage.
It's still with this.
Disadvantage doesn't
Okay,
attack.
even though I could see where it is.
Correct. You're just seeing if you can attack.
Okay.
Period. That's what the perception check is for.
Gotcha.
As
Yeah.
to where you can shoot
Okay.
the spell.
Alright, so that's a 13, and let me roll my bless. Where's the D4? So that's a 17 total.
A 17. Wait, what was it? I'm sorry. What was the hit? 17.
It was a 17 total.
Yes, hits.
to hit.
Hits. Yes, hits.
Alright,
So 4 points of
for
damage?
damage then. No, that was the D4 for the
Got it.
bless.
Got it.
Damage is 7.
7
points of
damage.
cold damage.
All right.
And it once again its speed is slowed by 10 feet
10 feet.
till
Yep.
the start of my next turn. And Mags is gonna go 5, 10, 15, 15, 20. Nah, 15. All right, 20. She'll go back down into this corner there.
Okay.
And that is her turn.
All right, buddy, you're up.
All right.
Buddy the bear.
Buddy the bear is going to swing at this skelly. Which way am I facing? Am I facing towards the top one or bottom one? I'm just gonna attack whichever one's
It
I'm
doesn't matter.
facing,
It's
I
whatever.
guess.
I mean, you have advantage on the attack on the top one because you're flanking with Night Roof, though.
Yeah. Which one of them attack? That one. The top one attacks second, right?
I mean, it doesn't matter. No, it doesn't
they attack
matter.
on the
They're
same
all
turn.
on the same. Yeah, on the same turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Big advantage.
So I'll just attack the top one, and then it counters because then it should just be a normal, right? Because I would have disadvantage normally, right? But with the flanking, it should be just normal.
Correct. That is right.
So as a bear,
Bar.
Hey, old bear.
Bar.
so I have multi-attack. I don't know if I just click that button.
What?
I think it just shows
Yeah.
you
So
text.
multi-attack just means you can
So I
choose its
do-
bite
I do
and
it as
one of its
a-
claws.
A bite and then a claw.
Yeah, so you can roll both of those to attack. So roll for the bite, then roll
Okay.
for the claw separately.
Okay, so we have bite.
Okay, 14. Just misses.
All right, and then the claw.
Normax like, whoa, there's the angry bear. The hell?
It's
And it ain't Buddy. I guess I've seen Buddy turn into an 8 before, right?
That's right.
So 7 is the claw?
That's
Okay,
right.
yeah, so unfortunately those miss. So you go to bite, you miss just because of the darkness. You claw, and you see the sparks of your claws like rake on its like wearing off armor, but it still doesn't cause damage.
All right.
What was this, Byron? What were you rolling?
That
He
was
said
just.
disregard.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
disregard.
All right.
Sorry.
All right. No, it's okay.
I clicked
Pete.
the wrong thing.
All right, now Pete, you're up. So let's do a
Okay.
perception with advantage because of Normac pointing it out.
$16.
That was a yes. You see it.
Okay, and it's like there. Is that?
You see the shimmer. And yes, it's right next to Normac.
And that's where Normac. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay. And I will
Normal
attack. So it's, oh yeah, normal attack because it's advantage because flanking, disadvantage
Correct.
because it's invisible.
Correct.
Alrighty. That's
Normac
a
is
2. I
ready
don't
to-
think that's gonna hit.
To
2
parry.
misses.
Because he's just seeing Pete.
So you
Yeah.
kind of cut through the air. Almost sure you're where you're cutting it, but it just you know what it felt like to cut through the wraith. Being
Yep.
been meleeing it, you know you didn't cut through it.
Alright. Next up is second attack. That is probably gonna hit. That's a 15 plus 8
Yeah. it hits.
for. Ooh, baby. That is 8 plus 6 for that's 14 damage.
How do you want to do this?
Yeah.
Nice, Pete.
Yeah.
Dude.
Get it?
I just kind of want to shove my sword in, and then just like kind of like flick my wrist like I'm like whisking eggs, and just kind of dissipate it into like a thing of smoke.
Alright. So you shove your sword in, and then you start whisking. You just see, like, immediately as you start the whisk, you can see the shimmer start to turn more into the black form, and the darkness just starts to wail. It's like, and you
So-
just
so
and
I
you
would
see
like
the
to-
wailing. Go ahead.
So as it's like wailing, I would like to step through whatever like ghostly element is left. So it's like my face goes through its, grab Norimak by the collar, and we have been chosen by destiny. We are not allowed to die like a deranged lunatic.
And I'm swiping at the remnants with this lit mace, whatever's left above, but like above us, so Pete doesn't really kind of see it.
So as
It's like swamp flies.
as you go through, your face like gets that black smear, almost like it's almost like the black symbiote from Spider-Man, where it's like this blackness that's on your face. And as you yell at Normac, "We are chosen by God!"
By
the-
destiny. Pete doesn't believe in the gods.
By destiny,
It is-
excuse me.
Yeah.
As that happens, immediately the skeletons collapse. Near Buddy, and
Ugh.
at that point in time, Pete, you feel a radiant warmth just glow from where you're standing. Normac, you see, it actually spooks you for a second. You see what looks to be like a spirit standing in Pete of a elderly wizard.
Pete, get out of him for a second.
Okay, Pete's gonna back up. Yeah, like there. And has his sword ready to attack.
The ghost, like the ghostly form, and you see like immediately the whole room looks destroyed. The bed is destroyed. The linen sheets are. It looks like time has caught up to the room, essentially. The drapes, all the drapes and stuff like that are tattered and disintegrated. The darkness in the room and the cold has disappeared. Like if the brazier in the corner lights to a fire.
Hell yeah.
As he
As
stands
I'm
in front of you, the ghost puts his hands up to you and says, "Be not afraid. I mean you no harm."
I'm still holding weapon and shield, but I'm not in a fight stance per se.
Can I see it?
So I'll say at this time initiative is done. You are
peek
out
my
of
head
initiative.
outside and kind of survey everyone, make sure everyone's alive, and then beckon everyone to calm down and come in.
Nuruk will just say, "Is it over? We're done?"
Maybe not quite. We're done fighting, but not quite done.
I'm gonna slowly put one foot into the doorway to see if I can still, or if I still feel weird about it before going in there.
And Byron, I don't know if maybe you recognize this being or whatever from your bagged out dream.
I mean, I didn't catch a whole lot of mirrors on the way.
Byron, as you look upon the ghostly wizard, you for a moment you almost like recoil in fear from the psychic pain you've experiencing, not wanting to make this connection. And as you look over him, he smiles, and you don't feel that pain. You don't feel that rage anymore. He looks at you and he says,
I'm sorry this happened.
he says, I'm also incredibly sorry. When I was cut down, I, in a fit of rage, decided to leave a curse to anyone who would dare trespass these caves. And I'm sorry that you befell it.
Who are you?
My name is Mormesk the Great. I was one of the archons of the cave. Um, thousands of years ago, this was my home. He kind of looks to the room. Bit in shambles, isn't it?
It
Got
looks
any
really
spells
nice
left in you?
minutes ago.
No. I have no spells left. I can already feel my spirit starting to fade away. Thank you for
Yeah.
freeing me.
Enjoy your rest.
Before you leave, can you tell us if there's a way to reignite the magical flame that powers this forge, or is it gone forever if it's used up?
The forge. There is a way. He pauses for a second, and he looks down, and he says, "For the longest time, I was in so much rage that I had forgotten the whole purpose of this cave. The Forge of Spells wasn't meant for one person or one kingdom. It was meant for all, to protect mankind from evil. And in my fit of rage, my curse may have weakened the forge. He kind of references and looks over to the door that you guys once tried to unlock. He says, I don't know if the forge will reignite, but I can promise you that as long as evil trespass these halls, there is no hope of that forge reigniting. It's weak."
Does that mean just kill all evil things in this cave?
He pauses for a second, and you kind of like see like his forehead glow for a second. I can detect evil in this cave, in the northernmost quadrant of the cave, northernmost western quadrant of the cave. It's where the dwarves
He looks at
used to
Mags.
worship.
Mags Northwest.
It's where the dwarves used to worship their idols.
Would I know anything about that?
You sure you know, but you know idols. You know
I don't know the
dwarven
location,
gods.
but like I know the dwarven idols.
You would know. You would know of dwarven gods. He says. He looks at. He can see you light up. He says, "My friend, I mean no offense, but I am not. I wasn't versed in dwarven religion in life, and I am not in death."
How then do we get to the northernmost portion of the cave? Is there a shortcut that you could tell us, or the shortest route there?
He pauses for a second. He closes his eyes. I've already lit the way for you.
Thank you then for your
And
help.
he lifts he like does the finger. He lifts up his finger onto the door, and you see the latch of that door like come off. And he says, "Hopefully, what's left of my life in that chest will benefit you greatly."
Appreciate it. I have one question before you dissipate into the ether.
You can see like the bottom half of his body is starting to disappear already.
Do you have any aged spirits that have been here for like thousands of years that may still be around?
Every part
as in drinks.
He starts to go every part of my. He smirks. He smirks.
You should see the mug on my belt. I jingle like the mug on my belt.
He smirks and says, "If there's anything, it would be in our storehouse."
Did we already walk through the storehouse, DM?
You did walk through it, but nobody really explored it. Nobody really investigated it.
Okay.
Yeah, that was
guys,
the room up top
guys,
that had like a lot of empty barrels and boxes in it.
Yeah, we're gonna stop there on our way out. Okay.
Thank you again, my
that's
friends,
all I
for
got.
everything you've done.
I feel like Rain would have questions, but I don't know what goes through Mark's head, so I have no freaking clue what to ask him.
Rain is not here, so Rain does not get to ask questions.
Yeah, I mean, I guess so. So just to give him maybe a little something from his perspective, would there be any like celestial anything that Rain might try to ask him about?
Maybe powerful artifacts or anything.
I
like
mean,
that.
I don't know what.
I know. I don't.
I can't
yeah,
assume anything for him.
Um.
You can
Yeah,
see
I
that
don't know what
you can see that he's a ghost and he's like a non-vengeful spirit now. Like
or would Rain recognize him any more than what we already know?
I think Rain would know he's transitioning.
Okay.
Rain knows this
So
process.
as after Normac's dumb question, he like gets serious, which is unusual for Rain most of the time. But he says, "Let's let him be and let him pass, unless anyone has something relevant to ask."
No, I think we should follow that path before
As
the lights
yeah,
go
yeah,
out.
at this as he just smiles and like he's also like holding like the wooden staff that he had in life, and he takes the staff and you hear like an echoing like wooden hammer like it slams down, and Nairuk, buddy, you can see it almost like a magical lights that make a line and go up the stairs where you came from and go out towards the furnace room. They just continue
Kinda like
down.
towards where me and Nairuk, where I
Yeah.
caught up to Nairuk, sort
Yeah.
of that
And he
direction.
smiles after slamming. You hear the echo of like wood against stone somehow, even though he's magically disappearing. He slams against the stone, and as he whispers, Normac, you hear, keep the Lightbringer close. You'll need it. And he's gone. He's disappeared.
Assuming, I mean, is Nairuk, where are you? Were you in? Is everyone kind of in the room? Not necessarily
Yeah,
where
I
they
say
are on
she'd
the
be
map.
by the doorway.
I would say,
Okay.
yeah. I would say, Buddy, yeah, Buddy the bear is just hanging out in the door.
He's like gnawing
After
on the door.
after the combat, I would have transformed back.
All right, you want to say you transport immediately? Okay.
Otherwise, I'm walking
anyway,
around blind, right?
As I noticed
Yeah,
the light.
yeah, you are. That's right. No, you know what? No, you wouldn't be blind because he lit up the path.
Now he lit it up.
But originally, until he didn't immediately light it up.
Right, correct.
Right,
it was the hammering of the. If you want to change right after the combat, that's no problem. So you're at the doorway there,
Yeah.
buddy, watching kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I seeing where the like kind of the light trail goes, I'd say to Nairuk, just kind of whisper, I say, "Don't go wearing off by yourself."
Just
Did that
kind
go
of
over the?
nods.
All right. There'd be a race to the door that's by Pete, I think. Between at least Rain.
Yeah.
Rain would start darting over there like he did in the frickin' Owlbear Tower.
Okay, so we'll say you guys run into the door.
Charge!
As you go into the door, you see what looks to be a pretty hefty chest. And yeah, like a yellowish glow coming from the seams of the chest. So who's opening it?
Yeah, can I cast real quick? Can I cast Cure Wounds on myself?
Yeah, absolutely.
I didn't know.
No, initiative. No, I'm just kidding.
No,
So who's like? Come on, what's happening? You guys, the room's open. Who's walking in?
Rain would
Max will be
walk
by the
in.
door, and she'll use the mage hand to open up the chest if it's unlocked.
Okay. Yeah, Mage Hand goes up. And are you guys describe this scene? How are you all? What's your character thinking and doing at this point? Like, are you all huddling around this door like Scooby Doo, or are you? Is like people in the room?
And it sounds like we're almost free of the cave, and that she hopes that whatever is in the chest will help as much as Lightbringer did.
So Rain is gonna be right inside the room next to the chest, about to open it if no one else is.
Well, I'll say Rain does see the whole.
I have no vision of
Mage
whatever he sees,
Hand. I know.
so you
I was just putting him in there.
Okay.
Mage.
Yeah, Max uses mage hand to open the chest.
So would you say Rain waits for the Mage Hand?
Yeah. At
Okay.
this point, yeah, probably.
All
Maybe
right.
we could stay by the
Uh,
door, just looking out the path that's already lit, just to make sure there's nothing that's coming after them, or like
Okay.
coming towards
Sounds
the room
good.
or anything.
Okay. Buddy, what are you doing?
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, sorry, you were
But he's
talking.
chilling.
No, you're fine.
Buddy's chilling. Buddy's just hanging around in the room, just looking
Looking
around.
a little rough.
That's all right.
Okay.
Catching his breath.
Catching his breath. Okay. Buddy's like kind of leaning over, kind of catching his breath. He looks a little battered. Normac, what are you doing?
I've kind of been Rain's leash, so I'm probably somewhere near Rain.
Okay. So
I
you're
don't
in the
need to be
room
right
with
on top of him, but I'm probably somewhere in that room.
Yeah. Yeah, I just want
Oh,
you guys
God.
to kind of like think of how your character feels and is thinking right now. That's what I'm trying to pull out of you.
I have lots of curiosity. Rain just wants magic shit, so that's probably his thinking.
All right. Okay.
Naruto's
pretty
probably
amped about-
thinking like,
Go ahead.
she's just ready to get out of this cave. Like she's done with all of this.
Yeah, that's where Byron's head is at too. Let's go get our money and relax.
As you kind of stand into the room and you're getting ready to open the chest. Unless Nate, do you have Pete anything to say about Pete?
Pete will just go and be behind next to Max.
Okay.
Kind of
as
worrying.
Worrying. Okay. Just like you're all kind of like peeking, people at the door peeking around the door, just looking, getting ready for anything. You have no idea. Like,
Yeah, pretty paranoid. I'd say Rain is thrilled that a wizard of some amount of repute just offered them his magical stuff. So like he's thrilled at him being a wizard. Like he's probably pretty excited about whatever might be in this chest.
Yeah.
Normax
As
wanting
he
to not explode.
Hmm?
Normac just wants it to not explode on touch, but
as
it's
he the mage hand Mags releases it and lets the mage hands open the chest, is a bright radiant light of what looks to be like 1,000 gold, like just 1,000
shit.
gold in that chest.
Suddenly a lot more interested.
It's like layered to the top of the chest.
Is Rain looks to see if there's anything besides gold in this chest.
Yeah, as Rain starts digging through the chest,
he's flinging gold all over.
There
out
seems
of the
to
chest.
be the source of the glow, a scroll.
Rain grabs the scroll.
Okay. What's Rain gonna do with that scroll?
If that's it, he'd walk away from the scroll and get out of the way of other eyes.
Wait, when he walks away from the scroll, he walks with it?
No, walks away from the chest with the scroll.
With the scroll, okay.
Yeah, like just maybe just to the bottom of the room.
Okay.
Normac gets out of the doorway now that it hasn't exploded.
There's also some gauntlets. Looks like metal gauntlets. There also seems to be some potions in there.
Okay. I mean, if Rain saw all
Max
this
will-
in his swipe, or no, I already said Rain took the scroll and walked away, so that's what he did.
Okay.
Mag's looking at all the gold and seeing all this. It's just like, Rain, wait, come back. We need you to identify these.
That's fine. I gotta look at this scroll. Just give it to me when you guys are done divvying up the loot. So yeah, or sure, he'll take the gauntlets now if that's what y'all want. I don't know how he would act. Okay, I don't know. As long as I've known Mark, I don't know how he plays D&D. Okay.
I would say if there's
since
anything
we've
magical
seen-
items, just give it to him because he's gonna identify it. So
Yeah.
anything you want
But
to have
since-
magically, yeah.
Definitely the gauntlets in the scroll. Since we've seen potions before, do we know what they are? Can we like tell by looking at them what they are? Or do we need to have them identified as well?
2 of them you do recognize. They look like potions of healing. The other 2, so one of
Nice.
them is kind of like a white, like very light, airy material. It's almost like it's mist. You look at it, it's hard to see it. but you could feel the weight of the liquid. Yeah, I don't think you've ever seen
Okay,
this
so
potion
Mags
before.
would take the 2 potions of healing, say, well, we've got these 2, which is great, in case someone goes down, and then she would give the other potions that we don't know what they are to Rain to identify, as well as the scroll and the gauntlet.
So
I would
so
say
who's getting the
Rain's like
potions?
making a ritual identify thing going in the middle of the room, the bigger room, not in the middle of the tiny room.
Mm-hmm. So wait, so who's getting? Where's the potions going? Sorry.
The one that we don't know, the white airy mist like one, is going to Rain, and then the 2 potions of healing, uh,
Well, there's
one will
one
go
more.
to.
There's one more potion. I was just
Oh,
I thought we were doing one at a time. Sorry. So
okay, so
one of the
go ahead.
potions, it looks like like a yellowish, like, um you ever, like, it's like a thick viscous material. As you pour it, it's almost like it's slowly moving. It's almost yellowish with like red
Liquid luck.
streaks through it.
Oh, liquid luck mixed with blood.
Yeah, so that one, Max is gonna like hand off, like, do the whole thing where they clasp with like 2 fingers to like hold it out. It's like, this is also for you to identify. And then for the 2 potions of healing, I mean, I feel like she'll look at the rest of the party. It's like, I feel like the potions of healing should go to the other people who can heal to keep themselves healthy so they can heal the rest of the group. So I guess, I mean, it's definitely Byron. And who do you guys think the other one should go to? Or do you have any ideas about how you want to divvy it up?
Bodhi looks pretty low.
Question DM.
Mm-hmm.
Lord of the table. Do we have any short rests left, or did we already burn those?
Short rest you have unlimited. It's not like,
Oh, do you? Okay,
yeah.
I thought it was okay. Okay.
I mean,
It's not like
I could
Baldur's.
play a
So-
song.
So I walk over. I see Buddy. I do see I see like a number of the party is like half wrecked, some a little more, and I would bring it while Rain is doing his ritual identify stuff. Um, I propose a short rest to everyone. When I
second
do
that.
that, and Rain hears that, Rain is gonna say, "I don't need the short rest. I can continue to identify while you guys are resting."
That's great. I could use it. It'd be good to
Okay.
sit for a
Alright.
little bit and
Cool.
recover.
So as you guys kind
And
of
then
like
I'm gonna
bunker
play
down.
Song of Rest.
All right. As you guys kind of bunker down and you sit there, leaning against the walls, worried.
What did Song
You
of Rest
see,
do again, Byron?
Would
You get an
divvying up
extra
the
1d6 healing.
Okay.
would divvying up the gold still be allowed during the short rest?
well,
of
yeah,
10
yeah,
minutes?
absolutely. It's not
Just
strenuous.
as like what
so
we're
so
doing
like
for
so
this
so
hour.
let's go
Yeah,
this through. So you
cut down on
so
time.
2 potions
Oh,
go. Let's just do
Jesus.
one potion at a time. So 2 healing potions go where?
I vote
has
one
it?
goes to Byron as a healer so that he
Mhm.
can continue to heal us if he gets down.
Okay, Byron,
I
make
don't
sure to
know
put
who
that
wants
in
the
your
second
actual
one.
items.
Okay.
1 potion of healing. Okay. Then who's getting the second one? So if nobody speaks up, then Mags, you just have it in your inventory.
Seeing if I don't have one, but I don't really need one if someone else needs one, but I do not have one on Normac, that is.
I would say either Normac or Naruk to have one just for the melee group.
Or Pete. Pete gets
Or Pete, because he
railed
can
pretty
move
good.
fast.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take
Yeah,
one.
Pete, yeah, in case someone does go down, he can cover the most distance. I agree with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so
It's,
what?
just
we're
a
doing short
regular-
rest plus 1d6?
Hmm. Sorry.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, Craig was saying something about 1d6.
1d6 is
Yeah,
the
for
Song of
the
Rest.
Song of Rest.
Yes.
So you roll you roll as many hit dice as you have, right? So you
As
should
you
have
want, yeah.
you should have 4 hit dice. Yeah.
Right.
If you just remember, I don't know, I have not been keeping track of this, so I'll take you guys' honesty. Remember, any other short rest you've taken, if you use hit dice in the previous time, well, no, you
Yeah.
haven't taken a short rest since you've done
Since
your
the
long
long
rest. So
Yeah.
long rest, you gain half your hit dice, something like that, rounded down. I don't remember. So if just I hope you guys have been keeping track of that. don't abuse your hit dice.
Yeah,
That's all I'm
yeah,
saying.
Yeah.
I'm perfectly
On
acceptable.
the-
That's great.
Yeah, on the sheet when you do click on short rest, it tells you how many hit die you have.
1d10 plus 3. Okay.
And then
a d6 on top of it, right?
yeah, D6 on top of that.
Yep.
I'm sorry, that a 1d10 is for Normac. It's not the same for everyone.
Yeah. Everyone has their own
Sorry,
D10s.
I was not just
So you kind of give Rain, who's standing in the center of the room, the gauntlets, the 2 potions of unknown quality, and the scroll. As he's kind of pausing and identifying each item, which item is he identifying first?
the scroll first, because that's what attracted his attention.
Okay. Network said she'll be right back. But are you and you're divvying up the coins at the same time?
Yeah, so also while the divvying up of the gold starts, Normac, Rain shows no interest in the gold. Normac speaks up and says, "I don't need much. Whatever you guys deem my share
I
is
think Sophia just
is
typed it out.
reasonable." That's if we split
So
it even.
that's-
Yeah, that's
so,
if you split it equally.
Yeah, that's if we split it evenly. It's
Okay.
142 to gold to everyone if we split it evenly, and then we have 6 gold left over. So if Rain doesn't want it, then we can do. He gets 142 and everyone else gets 143, which makes it a little easier.
Oh yeah.
And then if Rain or Norback want to redistribute their gold, they can do that on their
On their
own
own.
time if
Okay.
if we need to later.
Okay.
Add
So,
142.
Rain gets 142, and then
Or
everyone else gets
143.
143.
Okay.
Rain gets 142, and then everyone else gets
Jay,
143
I know
if you want
can't.
to do it that way.
I know you can't
I'll
change his
text it
actual.
to Mark.
Okay. Thank you.
I'll just text whatever he ends up with with all this. I'm giving him a text list.
Appreciate it. Okay. So, as you finally get to the last coin, you look into the bottom of the chest and you see a little ring with like a ruby on the top.
Max will be like, "Oh hey, Rain, one more thing," and then she will give the ring as well to Rain. Just add it to his pile of things to identify.
All right. So what? It takes I think it takes 10 minutes as a ritual.
10 minutes per.
Per item. Yeah. Okay. So you guys can be here for a
So
minute.
that's 5 items.
So, I mean,
believe.
it's
50
it will
minutes, yeah.
take literally the whole short rest
Yeah,
for
yeah,
him to pretty much.
Yeah.
do
So that's what we'll say. We'll say that too. So has everyone already finished healing?
Yes.
Yep.
Byron, make sure that potion that you just clicked on, that's potion of
Yeah.
greater healing. Just make sure.
Yeah, I know. I couldn't find the regular one in the
It should just be called potion of healing.
list. Yeah, I know.
When you search it in D&D Beyond.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it's weird.
Oh. Okay, there it is. Why the fuck didn't it show it
This
before?
man be fucking with me.
Bitch, we know
Yeah.
you just typed in greater.
Alright.
Look, man, I don't even know there was a fucking grader until I fucking found it.
So,
There.
so everyone's healed, right? That's done?
Yes.
Okay. So as Rain sits there for about 10 minutes while you guys kind of divvy up your gold, rest, beaten and bruised, feeling a little bit better, you pause for a second. You pause for a second on the scroll. Oh, I moved Normac, not Rain.
I mean,
Rain.
Normac would have been in that room anyway.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. Give me so you pause and you identify it as a magic of unknown origin. This is magic that isn't something you've ever come across before. You've never heard of it. You've never studied it. This is a custom magic that Mormes made it himself. As you like pause for a second and you look over it, it is hard to read, but due to the identifying spell, you're able to identify parts of it. You're able to identify the top as greater regeneration.
Okay.
you are having trouble reading most of the, like I said, most of the scroll. You do get a gist of it that it it is a very powerful regenerating spell. It's a very powerful healing spell of some kind. Due to your, give me an intelligence
his.
check. Yeah, give me an intelligence check.
All right, hold on. He's still scribing.
Yeah.
Intelligence. Luckily, somehow, besides the way that he acts, he's pretty intelligent.
He should be. He's a fucking wizard.
Yep. I'm gonna use one of his luck points because I rolled a nat 1.
All right.
I will mark one of his
Good
luck.
call.
Oh, I can't
Good
mark
call.
it, but I'll
Does
write
he have
it
luck
and
left?
text it to him. Yeah, he has.
Okay.
On his sheet it says he used 1 and has 2.
Okay.
So now he's used 2 and has 1. Look. Okay. Here we go. Yep, I rolled a 2. Cool.
Have his divination points or something that he can use.
Yeah, I'm gonna use his portent. No, I'm not gonna portent. What? So, wait, what am I doing? Arcana or what? What was it? Just
No, you were just
intelligence?
doing, that was intelligence to try.
Yep.
You've
so that's
identified
7,
the
so-
spell for almost
Yeah.
the most of what you can. This problem is
Uh-huh.
this is not a spell that's identifiable to the point, like it's not a lack, it's not the fact that you can't isolate that this is magical. It's just the fact that
Yeah.
there is no history of this spell being created.
Yeah. Yep.
This is
he's
a
7.
one in a time ever to use spell. What is it?
Uh-huh.
What did you say?
It is a 7.
Intelligence of 7? Roll?
Oh, the total roll, yeah. So I rolled a 2 plus
A
5,
7?
7.
Yeah, you're not. This magic
is-
is overwhelming you. Actually, if anything, it's
Is it
not
something
something.
I could return to and check again later if I wanted to?
Not you.
Okay. Yeah. So
Yeah, you do pause for Rain, and Rain is able to disclose what it is, the qualities of it, but is not able to identify what its total effect is.
Okay, so you guys see Rain and he's like starting to do like the face thing, but he's also trying to stop doing the face thing. And he's just like a bead sweating and he just like whoever's nearest him. I don't know who wants to be nearest Rain right now. Norimac might be close to him, but I don't want to be like just role playing myself with characters the whole time. So who wants to be near Rain?
Yeah, guys, speak up.
Pete'll be
Role
here
play.
real
Come
close.
on.
Pete's close.
All
Okay.
right.
Pete'll be real close.
Okay, Pete would have never seen Rain
Pete's
do
humping
his
his back.
face thing, so Norimac and Pete are like, "What the fuck is he doing?"
Yeah,
but he
yeah.
stops,
We'll say Normac
he
and Pete are
goes-
standing to the side, just watching you.
Yeah, and he goes, "This is some kind of healing scroll, but I'm having trouble deciphering the rest of it." And he just kind of holds it out, waiting for somebody to grab it, to like assist, like figure it out.
Cool.
Yeah, he's gonna drop it and begin identifying things that are easier for him to hopefully
Pete will grab it.
figure out. Okay. You don't have to do anything with it, but he's done with it and he's moving on to the next item.
Okay.
You now have a scroll of crazy whatever he
It's
was saying.
greater regeneration.
Greater regeneration,
It's not-
very powerful unknown
It is
healing
not
spell.
restoration. This is not the same
Right.
thing. This is a totally created spell. By
Yeah, I
Normus.
put very powerful unknown healing spell is what I put.
Oh.
That's what he understands out of it. Okay.
I'm okay.
All right. What's the next item? And if Pete, if you want to do anything with the scroll, you can.
I put it in my pocket.
Okay.
It was the gauntlets, the 2 potions, and the ring.
Yeah. What are you doing next?
How about the gauntlets?
That's for you, right?
Oh, what was? Oh, you messaged me.
Yeah. Sorry,
Oh.
I was gonna say what are you doing next? Which
Oh,
which item are you
I'm
doing
sorry.
next?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
gauntlets. Yeah, the
Yeah. Okay.
gauntlets
All right.
next.
All right. Yeah. All right. I
Sorry.
just don't want to
Shit.
assume what you guys are doing, ever.
No, yeah, gauntlets.
Okay.
Start
So
cranking
you
these
pause
out.
for another 10 minutes as you guys kind of lean back. Pete puts the scroll in his pocket. His pocket now has just a subtle yellow glow coming out of it. Um, it
Oh, if it
is
glows, I want to give it to someone else. I'll give it to Mags if it glows.
okay.
I don't want it to mess up my. Yeah, Mags, you have it now.
Okay. You know what?
Uh,
To be honest with you,
okay.
Nate, I wasn't
I
even
don't know if I
Fades
can
back
use
into
this, but all
shadow.
right.
I wasn't even thinking
I
about
shove it in
that.
Mags' pocket.
Yeah.
I
Actually, just looking at this glowing scroll, is like, if this is healing, shouldn't Normac have it?
What?
this has moved beyond what Pete understands.
I mean, yeah, I could look at it, but anyone magical could try to maybe help with figuring the rest of that out.
All right, Max will just keep it for now then.
I'm not that knowledgeable on magical things. I'm more knowledgeable on holy things. But
Can
anyway,
Max try to examine it while the gauntlets are being
Sure.
identified?
Give me an intelligence check. Yep. Okay, so the next one is gauntlets. You look over it, you pause for a second.
Oh,
Is like a
Okay.
almost like a spark of magical essence onto the gauntlets, and you determine these are gauntlets of ogre power.
gauntlet. Okay, cool.
ooh.
Yeah.
Rain says these will make somebody ridiculously strong, and then puts them on.
Okay.
No.
He has them on.
No, he's
Hey,
not gonna do that.
And 18, an intelligence of 18. Okay, so you, Max, you're able to pause and look over the scroll. You kind of put two and two together. Um, just enough to basically read what Rain had read, because even though he identified it, you can't read it. Like he was able to identify it and he can read it, but it doesn't like reveal
Mhm.
like the marking onto you for you, right? You're able to see greater restoration.
Regeneration.
Excuse me, thank you. Greater regeneration. Um, incredibly magical.
Was it regeneration or rejuvenation?
Regeneration.
Okay.
What am I saying? Blah, sorry, I lost my train of thought. It's magical healing, but you do kind of catch the magical essence of it that this is a one-time spell. It cannot be used in combat. It's how do I say this? Even with your 18, it's still something that you wouldn't get everything about, because identify even trumps your 18.
If it was Arcana, it'd be a dirty 20 if that changes anything.
No, it's not even that. It's literally like looking, because you got to remember this is a spell that has never been heard from before. So even if you could, you wouldn't be able to exactly fully break it down. I'll you know what? Okay, the Arcana of 20. Um, it talks about there's an incantation that talks about regenerating you like new.
Max will just like puzzle out what she can and be just like, huh, interesting. And she will store it in her bag since she knows it's not for use in combat. And she will let the rest of the group and Rain know after he's done identifying everything.
I'll even say with an Arcana 20, because I'll allow that you didn't do an intelligence Arcana 20. It also like there is a casting time. There is a casting time. You have to sit with that scroll and read it. You have to read it, and I'll say with the Arcana 20, it has a casting time of 10 minutes. it restores like new, and it looks like it has an. It looks like it has an aura effect.
Okay.
Okay.
And I will let everyone know that once Rain is done identifying all his things, so he's paying attention as well.
Yeah. So Rain tells the group what the gauntlets do, slides them over, picks one of the potions, or and slides that in front of them, and starts.
Okay, so yeah.
Max will, Max will say, Nyruk, I think you could use the gauntlets, right? It would help improve your strength.
He kind of looks over. I mean, I like to swing heavy things, so yeah. I mean,
What's
I
your
could use it
strength?
if someone else.
What's your strength right now?
She is sitting at a strength of 17, so +3.
Okay. Are you? Yeah. Okay. Are you taking it?
Yeah, she'll take him if no one else goes for him.
Okay. I will give you them, and you'll have access to it.
Okay.
You can go ahead and I'll give you access to it in roll 20, and you can go ahead and I'll show this to everyone since everyone can actually essentially oh, here we go. I'll actually just show it to all of you. But you can go ahead and add it into your items and equipment into your D&D and Beyond. This one requires attunement. An
Okay.
hour. Damn it. I'm trying to show it to all of you. Here we go. There you go. Do y'all see it?
No.
Okay.
Oh, no, I do. I see gauntlets.
Oh yeah, yeah. So okay, so you can add that into your you can add it on D&D Beyond. There's an actual section that says attunement.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You can actually drop it, like add it to your inventory, I think, and then you can bring it to your attunement section, and then it's for an hour.
Ooh, okay. Sounds
Yeah.
good. I'll do
Spending
that now.
time with it, yeah. I'll even say
We can hang out for a few
you've been
extra minutes.
you've been holding on to it because essentially he's gonna identify for 30 more minutes because that's what 2 items now. So you've had 30 minutes of it in the short rest. I spent time with it. Next one is the potion. So the first potion, the one that's like Misty, is a potion of invisibility. It can make someone invisible for an hour.
So he says, Rain says, potion of invisibility, puts down, slides it off to the side, picks up the next.
And then the next one, the
It's
yellow
third.
with the viscosity and everything, is a potion of vitality. It removes exhaustion, cures any disease or poisoning, and maximizes the effect of any hit dice you spend to regain hit points within the next 24 hours.
He gives that to Noramak, who immediately announces, this will do nothing for me. I'm already resistant to poison and immune to disease. So, who else wants this instead? Anyone? Otherwise, I'll give it to Rain. But
Sorry, what does the vitality do again? Immune to poison and
exhaustion,
Yeah.
like it cures exhaustion.
Yeah, it cures
Makes you-
exhaustion.
And it makes you immune to poison.
Yeah, disease.
is Pete still exhausted?
No, it doesn't make you immune. It cures you of the disease
Nope.
and poison. No, he's not.
He is
He-
no longer
y'all-
exhausted.
Y'all long rested.
Isn't that the same potion that we took earlier?
Yeah, somebody had that a long time ago.
Yeah. I mean, Naruko will kind of step up for it. I'll take it if no one else wants it.
I mean, who drank that potion, by the way? Because
I think
that's still
I did. I got
that-
Naruk
okay.
did.
That's still technically
Mhm.
in effect because it's 24 hours.
Oh,
I think you drank it in this cave.
yeah.
Yeah, it was when we were in the bed chamber situation.
Yeah. I've
Yeah.
been feeling very vitalized.
Okay. Cool. Just letting you
Anyway.
know. All right.
Cool.
And then the last one is a ring of protection. It gives you one to your armor class and your saving throws.
Rain says
Max is-
nothing and tries to pocket that without any.
Okay.
Max
give
is
me-
also looking at that ring.
Give me a Sleight of hand with disadvantage. Because quite literally everyone's surrounding you
He's been
watching.
sitting there for 10 minutes.
Yeah. And this is the last one, 50 minutes.
Oh, whoops, not my sleight of hand. 17 sleight of hand for Rain.
Oh, that's pretty good. All right, give me a.
Yeah.
Let me see perception there, Mags.
Okay. Perception. Nope, not gonna cut it. 9.
Really? I can't believe he's about to get away with this shit. All right. Anyone else wanna? I mean, everyone can roll perception on this.
I feel like that's a Mark thing, right? Does that sound like what Mark might do? Like, try to. He's
I
all
don't-
about rings with
I
this
don't-
guy. I don't know why.
I feel like he wouldn't do this to the party.
You don't think he would? Well, he can.
But it's
correct
done.
That,
Yeah, it's done. It's
yeah.
done.
Yeah.
Everyone, if you want to perceive this, then go ahead and roll perception.
Beat and a 17.
Yeah.
But he's gonna try to perceive it just to
Okay.
see.
Yeah. Roll it.
Yeah, if you perceive it, doesn't mean you doing it. You just see him do that.
Yeah, right.
essentially.
Right.
hmm Whether or not I do something is
Different,
Right.
right? Woo, buddy.
Holy
You
shit!
you see the pocket it goes in, the everything.
He puts it on the same finger as whatever the platinum ring is on.
Wait, is he
to
putting
try
it
to,
on?
like... Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh, he's equipping it. Okay, that also takes an attunement of an hour too.
hmm
Okay.
So yeah, buddy, you see it on his right hand, ring finger, right next to the platinum ring. Yeah. Anyone
Alright.
else want to perceive this?
Naruk really doesn't care.
Okay.
I'm good.
Looking at her shiny gloves.
Okay. All right. What are you guys doing?
Max is definitely making sure she recasts her mage armor so her AC's up to as much as it can be.
Okay.
And then says, I guess we should follow the light.
Hell yeah, let's go.
All right. As the party like leaves this room, you all hear a loud like grinding of stone, like if a slab was moving, like, and then a slam, like if basically stone moved.
And Bless should be over by now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, bless is over. Thank you.
If we hear that, Max will look around. Does she notice what could have caused the sound or where it was coming from?
Give me a history check.
History. Can I use my dwarven cunning or whatever it is, the stone cunning effect?
I'll allow it. I'll allow this just because. Yeah, I'll allow it.
All right, history. Damn, I know nothing.
You just don't remember.
I'm just
it.
like, huh.
It sounds like.
That sounds like
it
stone.
sounds like it's coming from the northern section of the cave, northwest section of the cave.
Oh, okay. Mags doesn't know, but the player over the table thinks that they know it's what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so are we all just moving as a party, following the light?
Hell yeah.
Do it.
Let's go.
So you all like walk together through the cave that's brightly lit. As you go through the path, so like let me see if I can walk you through all of it.
Did somebody take the potion of invisibility?
Oh yeah, let's figure out who has that because right now
That's just sitting on the floor as we leave. We're just leaving that.
Oh, Rain's just
behind
leaving
us.
it on the floor.
Well, because he identifies and then he's been just shoving it off to the side for
Okay,
somebody
so the
to...
potion of invisibility and
grab it.
vitality is on the floor in that room.
Well, no,
Hey,
vitality.
Byron, why don't you
Nairobi
take the
took-
potion of
Nairobi took
invisibility?
that
How does that sound?
one. There you go. Nairobi took the vitality one.
It's a rough crowd. Nobody wants to speak up
Yes.
today.
I mean, believe me,
Can-
Rain would be thrilled to just have all this shit.
Okay, so Byron, go ahead and add potion of invisibility to your items. Vitality is who has it?
Nairobi.
Okay.
Naruk has one. Yeah.
Nairobi has it. All right. Okay. As you guys walk through the cave, going through familiar tunnels, familiar paths, as you like, after like about 5 feet of the light that's ahead of you. Like there's a line of light that's just showing you the path that it's directing from Mormesk. As you pass it, the light just diminishes as you go by.
So as we're getting closer to where me and Nairuk like moved up to, like where we heard voices and stuff, I would be signaling for everyone to like slow down and for us to move stealthily. Or
I bet I was muted.
Oh, you're
that's
muted.
that's what I would
Oh,
communicate to the group.
Okay.
Pete seconds that.
Yep.
All right.
Let's do our stealthy
Sounds
bits.
All right. Are you all stealthing?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
All right. Everyone roll stealth then.
All right.
Here we
No,
go.
God,
Favorite.
that one.
Well, at least Normac
Sorry,
won't be
Chip.
Oh, look at
Only
you!
call.
19. All right.
It was almost an 18, and then it turned into a 4.
26 for
Byron.
Pete.
Normac rolled 2 2s.
Oh, Byron.
So that's
Yeah.
Well, let's do this. This is a
I
group.
mean, I've got a +2, but it doesn't matter.
Nairuk, that's a survival roll.
Really? No.
It says
Yep.
survival.
Oh, dang it. Womp womp.
So we're gonna go.
Just add,
It's
As a
almost
group-
the same
Just
thing.
Okay,
just add
just
stuff
there we
to
go.
what our survival was.
13. Still
So-
not bad for her.
Okay, so that's.
I mean, if they were both +1, then you could just say that the 19 is stealth.
So it's one failure,
They
two
are, but that's
failures,
okay.
one success, one success, one success, and then okay. So. Oh wait, hold on. So that's Rain is a success and Normac is a failure. So it's an equal.
I rolled 2, so I rolled disadvantage. First roll was a 2, so I rolled to see if I net it.
No, I'm laughing because
I
it's a
rolled a 2.
group. It's a group stealth check, but you're. How's it?
Yeah, we fucked it.
No,
It just
no,
cancels
no, no.
out. They
No,
fine,
you
it
have-
cancels out.
You have one failure. The natural ones counts as 2 failures, so 3. Then you have, but 1 success, 2 success, 3 success. Rain is 4 success, and then you have Normac as a failure.
Shit.
So that's
Wait, which one's the natural one?
Byron's.
Byron has a natural one.
So it evens out.
Yeah, it evens out.
We're averagely stealthy.
I'm gonna roll a d20 to see what happens. Well, just a
Clanking
d20 to
sounds
see.
like natural cave noises.
Yeah. All right. You don't know.
Shit. Oh,
All
I
right.
think
So
we
as
know.
you guys walk through, you're carefully walking around the forge, walking through the cave, the familiar room and the tunnel where you guys see all the bodies of the skeletons and everything like that. You also can tell. It's more of a feeling than less of what you're seeing, but it's like the evil presence in the cave is gone.
What's our visibility like? I know you said that the light went out completely, or
No. As it's like you're walking. Think of a hallway, but obviously you're going through the cave. As you go past each light, the light diminishes as you go by.
oh, gotcha. At the at the range of our whatever it is.
Right,
Yeah, okay,
exactly.
Okay.
So you guys are kind of like going through. You have pretty much like full vision right now.
Cool.
You come up to where the rock, the cave in. You see the rocks, and then you see like the rotting corpse of essentially the
The bugbears.
the bugbear. Yeah, that one bugbear
right.
that escaped.
The one that survived, and then
Yeah. It's kind of rough for him. And
are
then
there
you
any
guys
webs left?
any webs?
Yeah, didn't
Oh,
Rain cast web in that
I think
fucking
web
room?
is only lasts like an hour or something. It doesn't. It's like
Oh,
something
alright,
short.
fine.
I think it diminishes by now. As you come up to, so you come up here, you see an
The
opening.
door, that fucking door.
You
where
see
we
the
rested
opening.
before.
Where once that foreign piece of rock that didn't merge with the rest of the cave wall is now missing. What do you guys want to do?
Yeah, stealth
We've
mission.
come
in.
this far.
Pete.
Yeah.
Go do Pete stuff. I will be
Sorry, I
towards
gotta-
the back to watch the rear guard as quietly as my unstealthy ass can do. So
So wait, so the way we're supposed to go, that's to
to
the
the left.
to the left. Okay, so I will get up next to Rain. But here's but there's like lights leading that way, right?
The light's still following us.
The lights end. I'll say the lights end here.
Okay. I will stealth up to like there. Want a stealth roll?
Mm-hmm. Please.
Well, he's already ahead. Can I
No.
remind Pete?
I'll give him a stealth roll up to that point. Yeah, I mean, he's stealthing up to that point. Are you?
Well, I
Are you
wanted
stopped?
as
Are you
Normac,
stopping there?
I wanted to let him know listen for voices, but
No, I mean, Normac,
Okay.
you can roll perception.
Okay, so that's a 23 stealth for Pete.
23 for stealth repeat. Okay, so you come up. So you come up to this point in the hallway, and you look around and you see two double doors, large stone doors, just like blocking or closed.
Do I see if there's like locks or anything on the doors?
It doesn't seem to be any locks. Doesn't seem to be any keyholes. Just large wooden. I keep saying wooden rock slabs.
I would like to go up to the door and listen at the door with my big ears.
Okay. Roll perception. We'll do it. I'll do normal. I'll just let you know it's a high DC just because of how thick the rock is.
Love it thick.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that's probably not gonna do it. That's an 8 plus 5 for 13.
Yeah, you can't hear anything through the rock.
hear the ocean.
Okay.
Yeah, you do hear.
Yeah.
You do hear the waves splashing up against the rocks as always.
Sea monsters are coming for us. We all need to run. Pete goes back to the group and relays what he sees to the rest of the party.
All right, Normac,
Okay.
what was your perception?
Oh no! I was like, I wanted to communicate to Pete to listen for voices, not actively listen.
Okay.
But I can roll a perception. You want?
I thought you wanted to.
No, I mean, I was just right before Pete left. I wanted him to.
Yeah, I think it's a moot point at this point, right? Yeah,
Yeah, it's pointless. But if Pete says it's clear, I would want to go examine the stone door with my dwarven stone cunning. I spoke up before you did, Sophia. There.
All right, so
Well,
Normac
you'll
walks
probably roll
ahead.
better than me, so go for it.
So are you walking towards the doors?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, Pete wants to stay up near the front so he's next to whoever's like at the door.
Okay. So
So-
party hands back while Normac and Pete walk up to the doors. Clink clack as you walk up to the doors. You look over these what is it, history? It's a history check?
Yeah, it's history.
For
Yeah,
stone cutting?
yeah, I think so.
All right,
Double
go ahead.
checking.
Yeah, whenever
the
you
hell
make
was-
an intelligence history check, you can double your proficiency.
history check. Cool. Yes, I just wanted to use this. History is just great. Yep, 6.
Okay. There's
You know a lot of history.
There's definitely some markings onto the rock.
Oh.
What?
Gosh. Oh yeah, no, you're fine. Okay.
There's definitely markings onto the rock.
It was actually like 8. Sorry. But
yeah, it's not
It's a
much.
fucking game changer right there.
There's some marking onto the rock. You definitely can see there's some relief design onto it. Looks like there might be an image in the relief, but you can't really make out to it. It's worn away.
looks elvish.
All right.
Yeah.
Pete goes back and motions the rest of the
Lord
party
of the
to come
Rings
up
is the
behind
door.
them
Yeah. What's
to
the
like
Elvish word
prepare
friends?
for entry.
Right.
All right.
He's doing these weird fucking pseudo military hand gestures, like,
Yep.
"Hey, let's get ready to fucking bust this door down."
Jeez.
All right. So as Pete relays all this information that you all don't understand, but know what he's saying at this point now. You guys all make your way to the door. Yes.
I think
Pete
there,
does.
Okay.
there might be something down this hall.
What?
It's-
the one.
it's just
where
like,
we've been
Oh,
before?
it's
It's
just
the
rubble.
doors. Yeah,
Okay.
Max will be
That's
here,
the
and she'll
crevice.
be prepping an Eldritch Blast to throw at the first enemy she sees.
I guess I'm right next to the door as I do. I can't move Rain. Rain would be probably like
Next to
either
Mags.
yeah, I'd say next to Mags. Can you move Rain
Okay.
next to
So
Mags?
you all, anyone else anywhere?
Can
You're
you
all
move
still in the hallway.
Rain next to Mags?
Yeah. I got you.
I'll have him hold a thing, a fire bolt, if something hostile pops up.
Max will wave at Nyruk and be like, "Now that you have the ogre gauntlets, maybe you can get the doors open."
I don't think Naruk. Well, over the tape, I don't think Naruk's been able to attune to it yet, right? Because it was an hour.
Do they need
short
attunement?
rest. Yeah, they do.
Oh, okay, never mind.
It was an hour. Yeah.
Mhm.
But she'll just kind of nod, and be like, "Well, I can try as best as I can at this time," and she'll kind of go to where Mags is.
You can't move it. Your token.
I'm not moving it now. Just.
No. I just wanted to make sure. Making sure
Yeah.
everyone's putting.
I would get out of the step back.
I just don't want to assume where anyone is. That's why.
Also, where Rain is standing, like I want him to be wherever's like a line of sight, wherever to shoot something. So if that's right next to Mags, or if he needs to be one over to have full like line of sight vision.
Line of sight.
Pete has
vision.
his longbow ready.
I can't move Rain, so I can't.
Naruk's
Yeah.
gonna
So
prepare
you
a
just want-
rage just in
okay.
case combat centered.
Okay, holding range, rage in case combat. Okay, what else?
Pete has his longbow out and is ready to shoot at to Hunter's Mark. Oh no, he's not going to Hunter's Mark. Ready to shoot.
Okay.
Normac is holding Molnir, that is still buff, ready to throw it or attack with it, but mainly throw it.
Okay.
And Max had the Eldritch Blast ready.
I was just holding Eldritch Blast. Okay. Buddy, Byron. Anything?
Buddy's
If
waiting.
everybody else is getting ready, I'll get ready too and pull up my short bow.
Okay. Holding a short bow for what? Anything? What?
Enemies.
Enemies. What? Okay.
Hostile.
All right.
Yeah.
Buddy.
Buddy, anything?
Buddy's just watching, ready for, but not readying anything.
The only one not paranoid out of the group. Got it.
Okay. All right. Give me who's opening the doors, Normac and Pete, or just Pete?
Naruk
Well,
can try a strength.
Naruk was up
for
there.
it. Yeah.
Oh, I don't see Naruk anymore. That's why.
She should be
there you go.
behind them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Like that?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I would like to assist her.
How
if
are you
Pete
assisting
gets
with them?
the fuck
staying-
out of the
yeah,
way.
yeah, I was gonna say. So basically, you're
Just
doing a
move out of the
strength
way.
check to see if you can open the doors.
Okay. All right. I'll do the straight roll.
And you can, and if Normac's helping, it's with advantage.
Okay. I will roll again.
Okay.
Okay, that's
there.
a 15.
Yeah, 15's enough. As you like push these heavy doors open, you and Normac together, like large slabs, just like making a loud noise as they slowly open up. You see in a dark room. Let's see. Can I? Hold on.
We still have the dull glow, correct? Like on our side of it.
The dull glow.
I think it ended
said
already.
No. Those lights
Yeah.
turned out the moment you kind of
Oh,
walked
okay.
up the hallway.
Yeah, it ended already.
So you see all the way, like a large room. Let me describe it for you. 6 cracked marble pillars line the walls of this hall, at the north end of which stands a 9-foot-tall statue of a dwarf seated on a throne. A mighty stone warhammer across his lap. Large emeralds gleam in the statue's eye. Dust and debris covering the floor has been swept to one side, and what looks to be like kind of like a makeshift campsite is up at the front, and you see what looks to be like multiple bedrolls, things out. This is like around the base of the, what do you call it, the statue. You see a wooden table, and what you see laying on top of the wooden table, very rough, beaten up, is a dwarf that resembles the dwarf that hired you for this job. As you kind of like see him squirming, and he looks over you, his eyes wide, he kind of starts muffling. Normac, let me see. Actually, everyone who's in the main hallway into the room, give me a... No, actually, you know what? No. Nyruk and Normac, give me a perception check.
Okay.
No, actually... What? Ooh. No, I scratched that. I'm very sorry. Byron, Buddy, and Pete. You three recognize... You see, as you look into the room, you see what looks to be like cobwebs here, like spider cobwebs here. It's littered with cobwebs throughout the room.
Okay.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Is that's it? Can we do
That's-
things?
wait.
That's what you see in the room.
Is there light in this room?
No, there is no light in this room.
Rain would like to cast light on that little knife and toss it into the room.
Light on the knife?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, sure. He tosses it into the room, kind of emits a dull, maybe like 10 feet.
Yeah, I can tell you. What
what's
it is.
What's
It
the light?
does.
What's the light cast spell?
Put it in the thing. Touch one object is no larger than 10 feet in any dimension till the spell ends.
You know, actually, 20 feet. Okay, so yeah, you throw it in there, and it has a 20 feet of light, and it lights up the room a bit. You see more cobwebs and things like that. But we'll stop. We'll cut it there at this time. It's 10 o'clock.
Okay.
It's 10:02. But yeah, that's what you guys see right now. Is you see, what seems to be one of the three brothers. Or actually, at this point, you guys should know this is the last brother. The last brother of all the Roxier brothers, laying there bound.
The one that's on the table.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. Cool, guys.
Now, question. Did Normac ever meet this guy? I know he was there when he saved the one in the tower, but I don't know that Normac knows this guy unless when he was waiting in town.
Nobody's met this brother.
Oh, nobody's met this. This is just one of the brothers of the guy that gave the quest.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Remember the original story was all three went to excavate.
We're going to rescue the brothers and stuff. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Because we saw one of them right when we got in here, right? Like one of the corpses of one of them.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's right. Yep.
Cool. Someone's alive.
Very fun. I'm gonna stop the stream here. Everyone say bye.
We're all gonna stand there for like 30 minutes.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.